going? Welcome back. Today we're going to be playing more Control. I know I've been playing a lot of the same deck recently, but if you want to know my schedule, which I talk about a bit more in the outro, I have a convention this weekend. We have pre-release this weekend. I am working for a store, like I work for an LGS, so it's been a busy week regardless. Becoming part owner of that business, we're traveling to Atlanta. We got told pretty frequently we're actually vending in Atlanta. We'll be one of 5 vendors for Riftbound there. And then after that, we get home. We're driving to Atlanta for 8 hours, coming back. We get Wednesday off, and then we fly to Vegas to do Magic Con for Ultimate Guard. So pretty busy. I got some cool things. I got some League of Legends stuff, which is sick, and or at least Riftbound stuff, not League of Legends stuff. So that's exciting. With that, we're gonna dive into the games and just have some fun. Depending on the match, we'll decide whether we shock in on that or not. Yeah. Oh well, I have 2 Badger Mold Cubs, so I will jam here. Well, can't beat that one on that. Here. Could throw this in the block, I guess. Be funny, but obviously I think they're trying to slip Badger Mole Cub in, so we just don't want to do that. Sure. Let's play this as a blocker next coming turn. That's the problem, like with having this shock on turn 1, is like it's just, hey, I have a spell snare. You can also like bait that though sometimes too, right? Okay. Sure. Had a little bit of trouble here, of course. They tapped out for that, so it feels like maybe counterspell isn't in their hand. Felt more like they just wanted to be able to get a combat through. What do you got for me? How much are you willing to commit here? Right into a board wipe, maybe. Allegedly. Who's to say I got it? I have no idea, bro. Have it? Aw. Okay. So I think you're playing around our board wipe. I think. I don't know what else they'd be playing around. Counterspell. Are you gonna flash in another one of those? I mean, that's better than fighting what they had on the board. I can pay around that. It's not a concern. Get hit for 3 here, I guess. Oh, it's fine to land. I mean, we kind of have to progress like that. We can't. Well, okay. I guess I punted. My bad. We can't do that though. We can't just like sit there and wait. If we do, we just auto lose. It's just how it is. We just sit there like, I mean, we looked at 4 cards, saw 1 land, and that land was tapped. That means we're just going to drown under these cards. This is a matchup where, other than this card, I'm not really concerned about a lot of other cards. Apparently. Tap another untapped creature you control gains indestructible, but we will just counter that. And we'll pay that ward. And we have our counter spell up, so we're kind of good here. And we could always pick off this if we need to. We'll see what's up. Land. I guess we just barrel the counter. they're about to have a mana that it's not relevant anymore. Okay. We're gonna grab our win condition here. We'll grab a flanker as well, but we'll grab another land just to ensure it. We have a Get Lost, a Revelation. This game is pretty well chalked. Flashed over. Well, that's one way to get around it, I suppose. Sure. Well, let's just target first. Pick that up. You can have them pick that up and then deal 4 there. They'll get a counter back and forth, but it obviously won't be enough to stop us. So, sure. Getting a lot of life. We have a Consult now. We have a Helix. Or a Boroids, I guess, an answer. Spyglass Siren is an option. They got 3 maps. They can make a 4/4 potentially. And put a good card on top, which is obviously a problem. But they miss. 4/4 obviously relevant because the Helix couldn't answer it well. Blood King? Nobody insert lands, am I right? I mean, figure, but you can always let them pretend. What is mystery card? Yeah. Fine. Do this. What 2 cards can we find? No More Lies is just dead. We're just grabbing Flanker and probably the Quarry Mountain Monastery. Okay? Just activate it every turn, so sure. First, stuff in hand. Sure. Ulamog. Who's up late at night mogging their Ula? That sounds horrifying. Please don't be doing that. Please don't do that. Ulamog Our Savior. I didn't even realize that was their name. That's crazy. Well, let's stop their discard action. Do this. Just really need this. They will have double black next turn, which is bad. Didn't play this on turn 1, so it's not the bringer. Use Helix here instead of Get Lost, because Get Lost can answer like an Arden that's a 4/4. They bring it back with the Mind Bitten or Superior Spider-Man if you're a paper player. Ulamog Our Savior. Oh. Black. I'm gonna exile that, I guess. I don't care if they interact with my hand. I mean, I do care, but like, they clearly showed me that I'm not gonna be able to very well. Sure. Obviously, don't use this on a card that's gonna go away. Or they did it in that order, though. They could have just easily done it in the other order and been fine. Right? Because they could have taken the counter spell and then played the Overlord, picked this to seat back up. I think that might have been what they wanted to do. Maybe that was their thought, and then they just kind of threw the wrong card out, but unsure. Origins. One of these is probably the Mind Bitten or a bringer that they haven't been able to discard. That's all I got. I'm holding. I'm land drawing. Could just be cooked. This we're probably just letting happen. Like, I'm not going to use this on that at all. It's just like, no way. I'll take 4 for a turn, right? Because it comes in on 1, hits me, and then goes away. That's fine. Might be able to do something cool if they try to cast that. Okay, I do not need more mana. Like, I'm fully capable of losing this game on my own. They do not need your help, I promise. I had a total of 5 actual cards. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't look at any this turn. Or this game. I mean, it is what it is. When it enters, destroy up to 3 target creatures. Well, I don't quite have those. Here. Under my bidding. This has to destroy a permanent. Do they have to shoot one of their own creatures? Which is kind of funny. So then this isn't even going to be big enough to really threaten me much. Holy moly, bro. I mean, this is how we lose. It's just how we lose. They're at 36 cards in their deck. Wow. And they hit it. Yeah, they got it, bro. I'm not waiting for them to just jam it. Wow, that's an arena loss if I've ever seen one. Well, I mean, sure, I guess. After the last loss, we got another one the opposite way as per usual. It almost feels like every time you always draw, like anytime you draw too many lands, the next game's just going to be no lands. I can't counter that, so let's do this. Put a good old-fashioned threat into play. I kind of want this card, though. Well, I play 4, so I guess I can pass on it for now. Making my spells uncounterable against maybe Jeskai / blue-white / nobody knows. Probably fine. But all my removal's really good, I bet you. My removal's excellent. 3. Welcome back to Brazen Borrower. Brazen Borrower is such a threat. Like, bounce a key thing that your opponent has, plus flash it in, you know? Here, I'll take my map. We take my maps. Okay, sure. Full ground lights is fun. We both hate graveyards. Oh, I'm gonna cast a stock up now. I'd like to turn my lands on though. And we'll now hold up no more lies. Just to interact a little. Yeah. That's with my opponent a little. I mean, yeah, I'm challenging that. We're not getting any closer, right? And I have this, so they're gonna force. They're glad to use theirs as well. But I'm gonna force it to happen, right? Like, I don't want to have to. On turn 7, a random turn that I might be able to barrel it, have to play around it, right? So. That tapped, even though untapped is probably fine. Now it'll come down to, like, is my opponent a mill type player? Well, with that, they turned all those on. We'll use this to maybe defend something later. Like a stock up of our own or something if we don't really want to activate this. Then they're probably just grabbing some lands. Could make this uncounterable. Or if they go with something like they did last time, we can always try to no more lies. Or just put it in like a smaller ink creature and just kind of go that route, right? They have max hand size? 7, 8 cards? Yeah, I'm not going to give them... I'm not going to give them anything. them nothing. No. We'll probably find enough of those later. How much can I activate this for? Like 3? Sure. They're digging for lands. Can't really fight them on it though. I could, but I'd much rather like play this for 3 and then tag it with like a no more lies. Okay, well, that's what we want to do. Sure, I'll counter that. For letting me flash in my thing on the instep there. Sure. Okay. I'll take it. I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know, man. I just hope I can get a normal game, dude. I want to lose because I mess up or my opponent does something cool. All my games, I swear, have just been like, oh, I have 7 lands in play and not a second white source. Or, oh, how don't I have a blue online for like 7 turns, you know? It's just crazy to me that this is what I'm like getting popped to. You know? It is what it is, but it's just like, Jesus. I'll let him go unanswered for a turn, play stock up, probably, because like push shot plus spell doesn't really do much. Although double counter spell is pretty good. Well, land and against aggro, I'll take 2 helixes. I have a day of judgment. I know I just talked about the land situation, but I mean, just like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Huh. Who would like to fight you on your turn, not on mine? You have a burst lightning? Okay. Land. Here. Could burst lightning me and then level it up, but if that's their play, I am going to immortalize the burst lightning. I knew the play. There's only 2 to level it? Can't level it, by the way. Can't be used to level it. So their mana costed them. Nice. We'll take that. I mean, they do get double strike here, and they can level that up. But, hey. Not on me, you know? Try to hit and land here. It'd be pretty cool. Right? Even if it's tapped, it's fine. Could let them take their whole turn, but again with blue, I don't think they're playing like spell pierce stuff. I think this is just like traditional red right now. It could spell pierce me, I guess, but I don't think that's what this is. Yeah. This is normal mono red with Ogre, and Ogre's not like normal, I guess, but it's Ogre, and this is only in here to play the cards. I don't even know how to describe it. I can answer this guy without him to do much else. I will. And then I can spell snare like a lightning strike, but I probably won't. I'd rather answer another 2-drop. Okay. Land. Take a land, I guess. Honestly, I should have probably just bought them both. At least it felt like I wanted to buy them both. I'm just gonna hold him as a blocker, even though Nova Hellkite does answer this cleanly. I do kind of just fold to a Hellkite. All right, Washington can answer some problems here. I might as well attack at this point then. Because again, after I thought of the Hellkite problem, I think that's just fine. I feel like it's just a burst lightning. Yeah, okay. We have been proven correct. I think that's 3 copies now. I mean, lightning strike puts us to 6. Another burst lightning, then that's all 4 copies of that. I answer Washi Tong though. Shock. Okay, fair enough. I'll still draw my 2. But now we just need to hit this. That'll do it. And this, now I will hold because again, the only card I kind of lose to is a Hellkite. And if it's Hellkite, I get to Pavo to get lost. I'm at 9, so I feel pretty safe here. Grab another one and then just grab another land. A little part of me wants to just kind of do this now, but they don't have enough to burst lightning and lightning strike me, and that's also not enough damage, so it doesn't matter. Bounce. 4. Got him. Here. Might as well try to end the game, am I right? Yep. All in a day's work, brother. That was a little tough for them, but at least it felt like there for a while was a game. Obviously, that game was lost on them messing this up, right? With the 2 burst lightnings, because it's 2 mana and they had 2 of these faces in place, so it didn't work. So we'll take it. Cool. So I know I talked about it last game, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, what kind of hand is this? Ultima, Revelation. The hand smoothing algorithm. I don't know what it is, but it is not working for me today. Just run it down. Sure. Down to take lands because of consult, but I might get hit with a deceit here. Sure. I will say, I do hate the excavator deck. Not even like, not because it's not a bad deck, it's a good deck. It's just, it sucks to play against. It's just like, do you have it? No? Okay, we'll play another turn. Pass. Do you have it? No? Okay, we'll play another turn. Do you have it? No? Okay, deal. We'll play another turn. I mean, they're going to take my counter spell, right? Just hide it, I guess. I could see if they made a mistake and take my Helix, but... Okay. Well, I can't... Maybe I should have kept those Revelations and stuff on the other hand if I was going to draw only lands. They haven't discarded any cards from their hand, so like Excavator and stuff hadn't quite done it, but yeah. I'm just going to fire the Helix at them because again, it's the Excavator deck. Who knows? Maybe I just hit to burn damage enough. I don't know. They might just reanimate a Deceit here. Or they might just have the guy next turn. Which they will take my... Okay. You ready for the tragic part? I'm not going to draw the 7th land. Or it won't matter. Oh, Harvester hardcasted. Okay, so my opponent's not in a great spot either, I guess. Like, this doesn't matter to me at all. What a weird game, dude. I'm still sitting. The shuffler's a little messed up. I had an update when I launched Arena because I hadn't played it. Literally, when I uploaded that video the night before, because that's like when I play, it's the night before. That's the last time I played. Not even joking. It's just literally been the last time I played. I have a weird feeling that we're going to see a counterspell at some point here. So, ooh. Let's just steal that. Huh? What you got for me? And? I'm gonna barrel it, force him to counter it with a negate or something. Really? Just removal in hand? I should not be getting away with this game. Like, it's just not a real game right now, in my opinion. It just feels so not right, you know? Like, it feels, maybe not right is not the right term I want to use, right? But this feels so wrong, so dirty. But there it is. Like, I got that glorious hand of all removal in the matchup where I just don't play anything. I think I just go for this. And I can play this uncounterably. Grab another revelation to finish the job. I have enough land, so I guess grab a stock up. Then I will... Little helix here. I want them as close as possible, right? And 4, 4, 4 plus if the 2 hit, right? So play our glorious land. Pass. They go for Doomsday. We get to put it back in their hand. Then make them do it again. I think it's a resolve, like the creature has to resolve. I don't think it's a cast trigger. This I don't care at all about. I don't think, right? I have 38. Yeah, I'm good. Still do it on their end step. Take a mana away from them. Sure. No, any counter spell is probably just useless. Here. Go. I mean, back the hand at 4 damage is probably the correct way to do this. Right? Because this enters tapped and I don't have to worry about it. You have 2 more removal spells for my 1/1s. Probably do. Sheriff, and then do you have 1 more? No. Or maybe. Ouch. I hit my hand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anybody's ears. That made a noise. I mean, we'll keep a stock up, I guess. Like, what's... 1. A big 1, if you would. This is what I was talking about, by the way, with the Doomsday deck. Like, you have it. They finally found it, and they're 20 plus cards deep. But we can put a spell from the stack back into their hand. And we'll have 3 creatures, and there's nothing they can do. Jeskai does not have to target a permanent in play. It can do a spell as well. So, cool. But, yeah, we'll take that game. Sure, we'll do. We're in the mirror again. I'm missing land drops. An extra troll matchup where lands are vital. We'll keep. We do have the damage spells, though, to be fair. So, be fair for us. Huh. I've got nothing to do. Yeah. We're consulting. If they consult, I flash in the flanker. Sure. Here. I'm probably gonna flash this in anyway. Any amount of damage, if this does any damage at all. Some people don't want to go mana down when moving into an opponent's turn, because it allows things like stock up and things to resolve. Obviously, that resolving kind of sucks, but now we can play this awkward game where I actually protect this guy and I put pressure on them. I'll just keep the next 2 cards, I guess. I'm going to take the land first because they might, because I kept 2, use this demo field. I'll bet. Kind of just metagaming right now. We're in their head. We're scripting their gameplay. I did keep 2. Do nothing at all. I lied to you. We'll need 5 mana up. Does my red mana matter? Add something. Could maybe make them demo field now. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna make these like helixes pretty much lethal and then steps. And if they want to trade a land off to block my 3/1, I might let them. Now I have 3 2-mana spells up. My whole hand is 2 mana. Everything. This feels worth fighting for. Kind of. Actually, not sure if it is. I literally think our win condition right now is just to try to push this flanker through. This is the Brazen Borrower tech right now. Flash it in on a random end step and just say, hey, Mr. Control Opponent, would you like to remove this? Would you like to go mana down here? They still haven't tried to remove it. Every inch gets us closer to helixing them. At max hand size or over max hand size, so they most likely will cast something. I could make them pay for this, and then I can put them to 2. Like a good deal to me. Here. Rip another one. Oh, I wish, dude. I mean, I'm going to try to. Red source and another helix. Oh, we got one piece. Not the show, by the way. Yeah. Pick him up. Now, because of what pressure we've applied to them, they're in a really weird spot. Another day of judgment. This is 2 mana, one of these, because they're trying to dig for an answer for this. This is awesome. Sure. I got nothing. I'll go for this though on your end step. This is the main problem. Sometimes in control matchup, if you just have the creature with flash, you can oftentimes get around a lot of random things like this. Now they're going to remove this, going 2 more mana down, or counter this. 4 mana up. Move to combat. If it's this land, they lose the game. It's washy for max value. They lose off that too. And one little flanker got us all the way home. And this is why it's so good outside of just graveyard hate. I mean, that is the pinnacle game of what that creature can do, and why oftentimes in control matchups when you flash this in, you'll realize that your opponent gets lost this is almost immediately if they have it, because you just, it's not the turn it comes in that's the problem, or oftentimes the turn after. If it has made contact and we rotate into that next turn and now it's done 6 damage, it literally changes the dynamic of the game that you're playing. So yeah, I mean, that's a great game for it. All right, I hope everybody enjoyed the video today. I know I'm just playing a lot of Jeskai control lately. It's just what I enjoy when I hop on Arena. Literally from the last video, it will be 6 days ago at this point. I haven't been playing Magic. It's just been a lot of work. We're putting a website up. It's apexgaming.gg if you want to check it out, where you can kind of buy stuff for the place I work at. I'm getting part ownership of the place I work at, I think. We have a con this weekend. We go to Atlanta next weekend, and then we go to Vegas the weekend after. And it would be one thing if I was traveling as like a creator, for example, right? Because then I don't really need to do much. But for Atlanta, we have to get all the cards, put them all together, and break all them down and be like, here's all the singles that we are selling at the show, right? And it's not like we have a lot of guys to do it. We have a very finite group that we have that's working on this. So it's a lot. It is just a lot. And when I get home after kind of thumbing a lot of Magic cards, it's kind of hard for me to want to then play Magic, you know? And it's just that thing of like, do I force myself to upload like bad vibe gameplay? No, like it's just so hard. And obviously I love everyone that watches my content and like supports me, but it also comes down to like, what is paying my bills? And if this was paying bills, hey, I'd be here. You know, I'd be here every day. It wouldn't matter. I punched the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be here. But it just doesn't quite yet. And obviously not uploading is not going to help that. But it's just what's been happening. So hopefully I can figure it out. Over the next couple weeks is going to be a bit different too. It's going to be kind of whatever I upload. I might upload like a Slay the Spire 2 video. I know that game kind of been everywhere, but I've been enjoying it a lot. I was just looking into playing something else for the time being in general, just like if I'm sitting at home watching or something. Like, I've been working on the website. Slay the Spire, I can pause whenever something got fixed. I could fix something else, right, and then play my game kind of thing. Or Magic, you kind of have to, once you queue into a game, you have to kind of play the game. But other than that, a lot of excuses. I'll talk to y'all later and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.